to my channel and to another video. I'm Joy and I make sewing tutorials, thrift flips and creative upcycling videos. If that is something you're interested in, kindly make sure to subscribe down below and also give this video a huge thumbs up as we go. Today's video is really exciting because I'm going to be making a short cut. For those of you who have been here a while know that I love me a really long trench coat, but today I'm making a shorter one. I do not have many short coats in my closet. I have like 3, and actually it's just 2. One that I thrifted and the other one I made last year using the carrier top pattern by Mood Fabrics. Now today I'm going to use a pattern from Unfettered Patterns to make a short cut. Now this video, or rather this fabric, I wanted it to be like a really long trench coat, and I wanted to use the belly skirt pattern from Mood Fabrics, but the fabric ended up being smaller than it could handle, and now I'm making a short cut. So the fabric that I'm talking about is this very beautiful pink fleece like fabric. As you can see, it is really pretty, and this is how it feels on the inside. It looks, I know you cannot feel, this is how it looks on the inside, and it is so pretty, and I love it so much. And for the lining that I'm going to be using is this beautiful pink lining that I thrifted. Yes, I thrifted this lining. It's really long, and I'm excited to use this. And for the pattern that I'm going to be using is the UP1030 pattern by Unfettered Patterns. This cut is so pretty. I think I've seen Just Dang do a cut similar to this, and I'm not quite sure the other pattern maker that I've seen with a similar cut. It's a really pretty cut. These are the pattern pieces. Everything is taped together and cut out, and now all I have to do is cut the pattern pieces onto my fabric pieces.
Worst ways, oh baby, it's a shame that we don't operate well, baby, 'cause you're bad for me.
All my pieces are cut out. I have all my lining pieces and I have my main body pieces. Now on the Unfettered Patterns website there is instructions on how to go about this, so I'm just going to be running it over, and it's really late, so I want to get started if I want to finish this today. Let's get started. I'm going to separate the pieces that go to the inside, that is the lining pieces, and the collar pieces as well. This is a facing, this is a collar, so the collar I'm going to separate, and the facings, and this is the pocket facings as well. So this is a sleeve for the main body, a sleeve for the main body, a facing, so that is going to go to the lining side, and these are my main body pieces. So how I'm going to do this, I'm going to make the shell on its own until it's completed, and then make the lining on its own. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to join up the front and the back at the shoulder seams and then at the side seams. The difference between my jacket and the pattern jacket is that they have a welt pocket at the center of the front, but I'm going to have my pockets at the side seam.
I swear you go to hell, take the L. I don't wanna see you swell no more. And you might be the death of me now, baby, but we don't want no homicide now, do we? I'm shooting my soul so loud. Are you happy now? 'Cause I really hate you. 'Cause you made me so blue.
I'm going to start making my pockets now, and these are my facings. So the only different thing I did is that I cut my facing in half because I'm not going to be doing the welt pocket, and I have my pocket bags over here. There's a smaller bit and there's a bigger bit. So with that, I'm just going to make sure that I have one big piece and a smaller piece for each pocket, just like that. And then I'm going to be attaching these pieces to the facing, so every piece gets a facing.
And I promise to God I'll cut you off, but I really need you, and I really don't want to, yeah. But we'll keep playing games till you fuck off.
This is where I'm at with my pocket bags, so I'm just going to pin them onto my side seams, and I'm going to be sewing them in as I sew my side seams.
Taking my time to look at you after all that we've been through, wondering how you can do it, kissing and queer with someone new. Is she the one you've been dying for, keeping you out here more and more? You've been missing on your IG, guess you thought I couldn't find her ID. You can hide the truth, now I know why you left my calls on hold. Every time I found out you got reasons not to be around, but you fucked it well, you should praise yourself. I'm done putting my trust on you. I'm done putting
At this point, I have a vest-like structure, so I have my front attached to my back and my back seam already attached right here, and I also have my pockets done. So this is my pocket at the side seam, or rather what we call an inseam pocket. So now I want to work on my sleeves so that I can attach them to the vest. So I'm going to be attaching the inner sleeve to the outer sleeve at this point so that we can complete this curve right here, and that is right side facing, so just like that. And once I attach at this seam, I'm also going to attach at the side seam or the inseam part so that I can make a tube.
Be the one that I need the most. I was such a fucking ass for cheating on you. Cause when I see the tears, I know I've lost ya. Yeah, I can have a million reasons, but there would be no reason for redemptions. Yeah, I can have some explanations, but how can I change the situation? This guilty feeling is me from inside. This guilty feeling is me from inside. This guilty feeling is me from inside.
You can hide the truth, now I know why you left my.
These are my sleeves. So this is not turned right side out, and this is turned right side out, and this is how it looks. It's quite baggy, so I'm going to attach this to my main body, right side starching. This is how my sleeves look attached, and as you can see, the side seams match so well, and I'm happy about that. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing is the collar, and I have already prepped the collar, so all I had to do was place them right sides touching, and then I stitched along this area and pressed it. So now I'm going to mark the center of the collar, which is going to end up being my center back, and with that I'm going to pin it on my my piece right here, which is my main body. So right sides touching, and I'm going to pin the center back to the center back, and I'm going to go all across. My battery died, so I took that as an opportunity to put my lining together. So what I did is I stitched my front facing to my front lining, stitched my back facing to my back lining, put my sleeve together at the sleeve side seam, and then attached my back to my front at the shoulder and at the side, since I do not have pockets to attach this time. And then I inserted my sleeve and I made my complete lining. So the next step is attaching my line piece to the body, or rather to the shell of the coat. So this is my shell where the collar is already attached, the sleeves are attached, and the pockets are attached, and everything is nice and neat. So from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that my lining and my shell are right sides touching. So there's the front of the shell and the front of the lining right sides facing, and I'm going to attach that together, or rather I'm going to pin everything together right sides touching. So this is everything pinned together. That is the neckline, the center front, and the entire bottom. Now if you can notice, the sleeves are on the inside. I'm not stitching those ones yet, so I'm going to stitch the center fronts, the bottom, and the neckline. And I'm also going to make sure that I leave a tiny space right here where I'm going to be turning everything inside out.
Can we just take control? We're overcomplicating how love flows. High low shouldn't be this stock broke, shouldn't be this hard to tell you I want more. I wanna see that you want me, snatch me up quick.
This is how we're looking immediately after I've turned it inside out. I have not pressed anything yet, so this is the space where I was turning everything inside out. And if you remember correctly, our sleeves are not yet finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be grabbing the sleeves. So this is the lining sleeve, and then I grab my shell sleeve, and this is what I have, and I'm going to make sure that it's right sides touching. Place this, the shell, like so, and then I'm going to match my seams just like that, pin in place, and then turn right side out so that I can see if it actually matches up.
Let's see the ring. I wanna know, can we move forward? Bust down that door, playing all my cards now.
So they actually match up, so I'm just going to be stitching the way I pinned, right sides touching.
I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take it slow. I've been waiting, but every time I think about you, baby, don't wanna take it slow. But I can't wait no more.
Okay, so once you are done sewing the sleeves, just place them inside like that, and then you're going to reach into both the sleeves so that you can direct them where they're supposed to go. And with that, I'm going to press everything. Use a needle and thread and a slip stitch to sew this part closed. So actually to the last stage, which is sewing in the buttons, and these are the buttons that I decided on. So this is my arrangement of the buttons. So I'm going to sew zigzag stitches for the buttonhole, and then I'll cut that out and sew in my buttons using a needle and thread. So this is how the buttons look. Honestly, I'm obsessed with this, and with that I am done with this jacket stroke jumper stroke coat. And honestly, I can't wait to style this. And the best part about this for me is the inside. Just see how neatly finished this jacket is. I am obsessed. So let's style this.
Got this song up inside of me, in a world I don't wanna say, just the same damn thing. What's your height, what's your age, what's the price of your way?